welcome back to the Midnight Scooby Show, to a Valentine's Day edition of the Scooby games. Tonight I'm going to be playing Scooby-Doo Love Quest, which is an old Flash game, and I discovered that it's playable on the Internet Archive. This is a great game for any single person like myself who has nothing to do tonight. You know, because what's better than playing an old Scooby-Doo Flash game? And as you'll tell by the footage, I am not that great at this game. So how does this game work? Well, you're playing as Scooby-Doo, and you're trying to get hearts from Daphne or Velma to Fred. Sounds simple enough? Well, it's not. Because there is a ghost trying to stop you by throwing anvils and paint cans at you, which slows you down. Luckily, Daphne and Velma have Scooby snacks to help speed you up, and that just made the game a lot more fun. Couldn't even control it when it was going normal mode. And let me tell you, that made the game a lot more interesting for me. So let's jump into the gameplay footage and you'll get to see how terrible I am at this game. But I did manage to get to level 2. So I'm proud of myself. It just took a little bit. Okay, let's begin the gameplay. As you can tell, you just have to move Scooby and all those hearts to Fred. And they bounce off of your head, and you have to avoid, as you see, the ghost trying to throw an anvil at you. And it was definitely a learning curve with this game. It's definitely not, like, the most difficult game I've ever played, because it's super easy to just have the hearts bouncing on your head. But when you get, like, the speed-up effect, it's definitely a little bit harder to control. And you also have to keep balancing all of these hearts and keeping track of all of them as they're getting to Fred. And you only have 3 lives. It's kind of hard to tell in my recording, but you only get 3 Scoobies. So you gotta make them all count and get 20 hearts, which is also not showing to Fred. But I did not give up, because I wanted to get to level 2 to show you Velma. But it definitely took just a little bit. Let's try it one more time, as you can tell, but yeah. And this definitely took me a while to complete. So instead of showing all of my failures, oh look, there's a slowdown. Yep, we're right there. As you can see, Scooby kind of is a little bit different. I'm going to speed up the footage now, so you get just to see how many attempts it took me to finally get to level 2. Yeah. I definitely was starting to learn how this game kind of worked at this point, but I still ran into some difficulties. It was a lot to kind of balance all the hearts. For some reason, I really struggled with that. But I got really lucky on some of these, as you can see, like right here. Look at all these hearts. I did pretty well. And I finally got very close. As you can see right there, that was my closest attempt. But I did not stop. Let's slow it down a little bit. And you can see the moment where I started to finally get closer to victory of level 1. This is how long it took me. I think the total recording time was about 5 minutes. That's why I sped it up a bit. But actually, I will tell you, the slowdown really actually helped me kind of calm down a bit with the movement of it, because I kind of was able to little focus it much, and I kind of avoided the Scooby snacks. I just slowly started to bounce those hearts on it, and I did it. I got level up, and I finally got Velma, and I am on level 2, which was 25 hearts to Fred, and then the game over just happened right after I got it. The disappointing thing is, it restarts you right back to level 1, and at that point, I did not care to continue. I played one more time, but it's like I did not want to try to get 20 more hearts to Fred to get back to level 2. That concludes this edition of the Scooby Games. Have you all played Scooby-Doo Love Quest? Let me know your thoughts on it, if you have, in the comments below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.